Hello friends, Michael McFarland here. Going to give you the Lake Fork rundown for Monday, Tuesday, and today, Wednesday. That is June 8th, 9th, and 10th. Remember, we're kind of compiling this. We're not calling it the daily rundown anymore. Thank you for understanding. Monday, water temperature parameter 83.3, 88.7 at the end of the day. Clarity 2.3, visibility perfect, Lake Fork green. I love it. Level 403.07 and stable. Monday's fishing. Monday was really awesome. We had to grind. We started out throwing some top waters. I had Mr. Terry Sims and his father Ronnie, father and son. As I said, we started out throwing top waters, but immediately, within probably 30 minutes to an hour, found ourselves pulling offshore, and we stayed the grind all day long. Ronnie put a couple beautiful Lake Fork specials in the boat, and right about 3 o'clock, when it was almost time to go, Mr. Terry Sims decided that he'd brought some of his own tackle and some different worms and different things, and he decided to try a new bait. And boy, did it work. And in the last few minutes, we began to beat these fish up a bit, just a bit. I gave them about an extra 35 minutes of fishing because of it. We were supposed to leave at 3 o'clock. We didn't leave till 3:35. Never, ever leave biting fish. And that was kind of the turning of the table, the staging, if you will, for Tuesday morning. Yesterday morning, water temperature 85.7. You can see that we're getting hotter and holding, all right, 88 at the end of the day. 2.3 feet visibility, Lake Fork green clarity. Stable lake, 403.05. Yesterday, Tuesday, June 9th, if you follow me on Facebook or you follow Instagram, was an absolute full throttle smackdown. From 6 a.m. to 8 a.m., my clients had me breathing heavy, beating up the big bass. It was awesome. We call him Big Fish Al. So we started out calling him the silent cobra. He strikes. Because the very second cast, before I even could get fully set up, pow, he's already set the hook. And he hadn't even said anything, and boom, a big fish is jumping and throwing the bait at us. We lost the very first big fish, but again, yesterday morning, we proceeded to put a absolute beat down, and a majority of all of the fish that we caught were big ones. A lot of fun yesterday. Winds kicked up. So yesterday we only had a half day, thank goodness, because by 11 o'clock the winds were roaring. It was basically gale force, lake wind advisory. I'm glad I only had a half day yesterday. And that'll lead us to today. Today we woke up with a north cold front. And really that's what yesterday's afternoon was. As the front approached, it brought huge gale force winds. It brought a major temperature change, 65 degrees this morning on the launch. Put the hoodies back on, and you can see in the water temperatures that we had actually lost a tremendous amount of water temperature overnight. This morning, 81.8 on the launch, 81.6 when we finished up at lunchtime. All right, another half day again today. Water clarity is very good. Lake level stable in 403.04. But a massive loss in temperature due to this cold front. If you'd asked me at breakfast, I would have said, I've never seen a cold front like this hit Texas in June. I talked to other guides that have lived here all their lives and said they can't remember having a massive 2-day, huge north blow in June. But if you'd asked me at breakfast, I would have said, I don't think it's going to affect these fish at all. Boy, did it ever. Because we only got one bite today. One bite. But it was a big fish. Jake, Big Fish Jake, very way to go, bud. You saved the day today. But again, we had roaring winds, huge white capping and rolling. And we ended up reducing the day to a half a day. Jake and his father all the way from Tucson. They've got a date planned tomorrow on Athens with another guide. And then the following day, Friday, they're heading to Caddo. So we decided to save the beating of the rough lake on their first day. And we enjoyed the half day together. Thank you for the understanding. And we did actually catch, Jake did, as you see, a very beautiful Lake Fork special. So that's kind of the rundown, guys. There's a new bait that I'm throwing right now. And in respect to Terry Sims on Monday, who tried this bait and brought this about to us. Terry is here all week fishing, folks. So I'm going to respect him, and I will not disclose what this new bait is until Friday. I'm going to fish again tomorrow, fish Friday. When I do the Friday rundown, you will be told what this new bait is, and I promise you they're eating it. It's probably the best bite that I've had, with the exception of today's cold front. But it's the best bait that I've had that they really, truly are just all over it. So be looking for Friday's rundown, and when I let you know the new bait that we're catching these big fish on. So appreciate you very much. I'm Michael McFarland, giving you a Lake Fork rundown for the first week, basically, well, I think it's the second week of June. Thanks for watching.